Hello everyone, my name is Mandilynn. I am the author of the young adult novel Essence and historical fantasy novel I Am Mercy, and today we're going to be talking about how to self-publish a novel on Amazon and Kindle. So I'm just as surprised as you guys that I've actually never done a video on this, but today we're going to be covering it. So I'm going to talk about how to upload and format your novel for Createspace, upload your cover, and how to finally just hit that publish button and make your book available on Amazon and Kindle. I want you to keep in mind that you should wait to do all these steps until your novel is completely ready, while you can make changes to your manuscript after you've uploaded them to Createspace. It's a bit more difficult, it's a bit more of a pain, so try to wait until you've done all the edits on your novel to finally upload it to Createspace. So the first step is to actually create a Createspace account. Createspace is completely free. How it works is that every time someone buys your book, Createspace and Amazon gets a cut of that royalty price and you get whatever is remaining. So that means that it is completely free to publish on Createspace. The only time you have to actually pay is when you want to order copies for yourself. So when you want paperback copies of your novel, you have to pay to have them shipped and printed to you. Otherwise, the only time you have to pay is when you want to tack on their services, which is they have like a marketing package, interior design, and cover design. I don't always completely recommend those because I don't know how good the quality is. I haven't always heard the best things. So I always try to find like a freelancer if you aren't familiar with cover design or interior formatting. Your next step would be to upload your manuscript. So before you can actually upload your manuscript, you actually have to download a formatted version of a Word document. So I will leave the link to that down below because they have different templates that you can download. You choose what trim size your book is going to be, and then you basically copy and paste your manuscript into that formatted document. If you want to learn more about that, I actually have a video that goes a little more in depth, so I will leave that link down below as well. But once you have your formatted, Word document, you then upload that to Createspace. The way you upload it is that you hit the Add New Title button, and then you just upload it there. Keep in mind that in the template you will see a spot for the copyright page and for your ISBN numbers. Make sure you have that there, because if you don't, then Createspace will reject it and they'll say you'll need to fix it. Which brings us to ISBN numbers. So you can buy your own ISBN number, or you can just take the ISBN number that comes with Createspace. So there's a little bit of a debate that goes on behind that. So before you decide on what you want to do for your ISBN number, be sure to do the research on the difference between using the free one and the one that you purchase. If you do want to purchase your own ISBN number, go to myidentifiers.com. Again, I will leave that link down below so you can check it out. But again, just please do your research before you either purchase or just use the free one. Your next step would be to upload your covers. So if you worked with a graphic designer, you should already have your cover ready to go and upload it. So you just upload it when it tells you to upload it. So your cover needs to have the title, the author name, and a spot for the barcode to go. If you do not have this, again, Createspace will reject it and tell you to fix it. If you are familiar with graphic design, you can design your own book covers. I designed the book covers for Essence and I Am Mercy, and the way I did that is Createspace has another template, but this is for covers. So I will leave the link down below to their template. So again, you just kind of put in the trim size, how many pages your novel is. So you use that template to design your book cover. It'll tell you the bleed space, where the barcode needs to go, and all that. And then you save it as a PDF, you upload it to Createspace, and hopefully they like it and they don't tell you to fix anything. Createspace does have their own cover maker that is free to use. I do not recommend it because it never really looks that good, and face it, people do judge a book by its cover, so if you don't have a good cover, then people may not buy your book. Next, we have submitting your book for reviews. So once you put in all the information for your novel, you can submit it for review. And submitting it for review does not mean publishing it. This just means it goes into Createspace's queue. They kind of make sure that the interior has everything correctly. It has like your name on it and the ISBN numbers, both the 10-digit and the 13-digit ISBN number. And it has a copyright page. Then it makes sure that the cover has your name and the title and a barcode and all of that. That's basically all Createspace is looking for. Once you hear back from Createspace, which usually takes 24 to 48 hours, they will tell you whether or not they approved it. If they didn't approve it, you can just fix whatever the issue was. So they will ask you if you want to order a proof copy, which is just when they send you a paperback copy, you flip through the pages to make sure it looks good. And I would always recommend doing that because while they give you a 3D like digital one that you can look at, it's always better to have the print version. So once you have that, then they're going to be like, okay, do you approve this? And once you hit the approve button, that's when you're publishing. Up until you hit that approve button, your book is not published. And they say it takes 5 to 8 business days, but in my experience, it takes about a day to a few hours. I still haven't quite answered the question of how long it takes once you hit your approve button for your novel to show up on Amazon. So tread with caution. Maybe you guys can do a little more research, but I still haven't found an answer. You also want to make sure all your distribution channels are checked off, because if they aren't, then even if you hit the approve button, your book doesn't show up anywhere. Last but not least, it's very easy to take your paperback novel and make it into an ebook if you only want to put it on Kindle. If you want to make it available as an ebook on every format, it's a little bit more difficult, but if you just want to publish on Kindle, then it's super easy. So the way you do this is that you go under the distribution tag, you hit the publish to Kindle button, and then you just follow the directions from there. They basically do all the work for you, and it's super easy. And that's how you publish a novel on Amazon and Kindles. If you want to learn more about self-publishing, I do have a How to Self-Publish a Book playlist here on YouTube, so I will link that down below if you want to check it out. Otherwise, that's it for today's video. If you want to download my 2018 writing calendar, you can do that by subscribing to my blog. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you are self-publishing a book. I would love to hear about it. Otherwise, that's it for today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.